Hi guys, welcome to the CATWay. So in this video, we are going to solve a daily set. And before we begin, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, you can visit to catway.in for more info on the CAT course. Now coming to the set. So what do we have is that a game called Coco is played by two teams, each having 6 players in a semicircular area. Each player of both the teams occupies exactly one of the 6 positions, that is P0, P45, P90, P135, and P80 and P base in the field for which the figure has been given. Okay. Now each position is exactly occupied by 2 players, each from one team, and the players of team 1 are A, B, C, D, E, and F, and the players of team 2 are P, Q, R, S, and T and U. Okay. So following conditions were given while assigning the position to the players at the start of the match. All right. So what for team 1 we have been given that A plays either at P0 or P90, whereas for C it has been given that C definitely plays at P90. So if definitely C is playing at P90, that means A cannot play at P90 in the start, and that means A is going to start at P0, right? Similarly for F, it has been given that he either plays at P0 or P base. Now P0 is taken by A, so F will have to take P base, right? So this is done. Now for E, it has been given that E plays either P45 or P90. So P90 is taken by C, so E has to play on P45. And then P45 is taken by E, so B will be playing at P18. So what we will do is, instead of doing it over here, what we will do is, we will make a table, right? We will do a table for the positions. So what are the positions that we have? P0, P45, P90, P135, P180, and P base. Okay, so these are the positions that we have, and then we have two teams, right? We have two teams, team 1 and team 2, right? So for team 1, what did we identify? That C plays at C plays at P90, A plays at P0, right? F plays at P base. F is going to play at P base. E is going to play at P45. E is going to play at 45. Then we have okay. Then we have B playing at P180, and that means B will be playing at 134. Okay, so this has been given to us. Now similarly, we will try to identify the same thing for team 2, right? So for team 2, let's see if there's any direct condition given. So P plays at P45 if T plays at P base, otherwise P plays at 130. Okay, so P can play at 45 or 135, and if he is playing at 45, T is playing P base, right? Then we have been given that Q plays either at P0 or P base. Okay, Q plays at P0 or P base. Now R plays at P45 if A plays at P90. So A is not playing at P90, right? A is not playing at P90. We know A is playing at P0. That means R cannot play P45, right? That means R will play at P base. So R is going to occupy this position. Okay, P base पे R will be there. Okay. Now P base is taken. Okay, P base is taken. That means T is not going to play at P base, right? In that case, P is going to play at P135. P is going to play at P135. Okay. So this is what we have. Okay. Now, then what do we have? Okay, then we have been given that Q plays at P0 or P base. Now P base Q cannot play, so Q will be playing at P0, right? Q will be playing at P0, right? Then what we have been given that T either plays at P180 or P base. Now P base T cannot have, so T will have P180. So T will be playing over here, right? T will be playing over here. Okay. Then what do we have is U plays at P90 if E plays at P90. So E is not playing at P90, so that means U will not play at P90. If P90 U is not playing, then U is playing P45, right? And in that case, we had PQRS, S was left, so S will be going at P45. Sorry, S will be going at P90. Okay, so now we have the starting position of all the players. Now one more information has been given that whenever a team scores a point, all the players of the other team will shift to one position in the anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means this direction they will start shifting to. Like the guy at P0 will be at P45, P45 guy will be at P90, and so on. Okay. Now what has been given is, now moving to the questions. So the first question is that if team 1 is leading 3-2, which are the two players at P90? Okay. Now team 1 has scored 3 goals, right? Team 1 has scored 3 goals. That means team 2 players would have shifted by 3 places, right? Team 2 players will be shifting by 3 places. Okay. Now the R guy, now we have to arrive at P90, right? So whoever is going to come, like one goal was there. Okay, one goal was there. What happened to R? If you talk about R came to P0, right? When first goal was there. When the second goal was there, R came to P45. Okay, R came to P45. And when the third goal was there, R came to P90. So it will be R who will be at the P90. Now, why did I take R? Because 3 goals are there. So person who is 3 places behind will come to that position, right? Person who is 3 places behind, 1 place, 2 place, and 3 places behind, right? So that is why we took R. Now team 2 has scored 2 points. So the person who is 2 places behind will come and occupy that position. Okay. 2 places behind is the person A. So when first goal was scored, he came over here, and when the second goal was scored, he came over here, right? So currently, when the score line is 3-2, A is the person who is occupying this position. That means the correct answer is AR. That is option number D will be the right answer for this question. Okay. Now moving to the second one. If team 1 wins the match with score line reading 55-31, then how many times do the players of team 1 come back to the initial positions, that is positions at the start of the match during the course of match, right? Now guys, because there are 6 players, so after 6 goals are done, players will be at the original position. You can have a look. Let's say first goal was there, A came over here, second goal was there, A came over here, third goal, A came over here, fourth goal, A came over here, fifth goal, A came over here, and sixth goal, A is back to its original position, right? So once every 6 goals are there, when the players are coming back to the original positions, right? And we have been asked that how many times team 1 players came to the original position. Now team 1 players are going to move according to team 2 score, right? So team 2 has scored 31. That means 31 divided by 6 will give you 5.16, right? But you cannot consider this part. You're not going to consider this part because then they have moved from the initial position. So it is 5 times, that is when the players of team 1 came to their original positions, right? So the correct answer for this question will be option number B, that is 5. Okay. Come to the third one. The team 2 has scored 12 points more than team 1, right? 12 points ka difference is there, and A is playing at P base, right? Then which player of team 2 is playing at P45? Okay. Chalo. Let's say that A is playing at P base. So the time when A is playing at P base, they are at a score of 5. Basically, if you look at this way, they will be at a score of 6K plus 5. Okay. So like after 6 goals are done, he is over here. Then another 5 goals, A is over here. One more goal, A is over here. Then after another 5 goals, A is over here, right? So every time after 5 goals, that is 6K plus 5 goals. So the minimum number we will consider that, let's say 5 goals have been, right? 5 goals have been done. So A is currently over here, right? A is currently over here. If 5 goals are done by team 1 and team 2 has scored 12 points more, that means team 2 is at 17 points, right? 17 is also of the form 6K plus 5. That means the person who was adjacent to A, like on the same positions, will be moved to the P base, right? So that person is Q. So the correct answer for this question will be okay. Achha, they are asking for P45. Sorry guys, P45. So we need to check who will be, like once 5 goals are scored by team 1. What will be the position of okay, just a second. If team 2 has scored, okay. So team 1 has, guys, 5 points, right? Team 1 has 5 points or 6K plus 5 points, right? 6K plus 5 points, right? So team 1 can minimum have 5 points. In that case, team 2 is having 17 points, right? So it is of the form 6K plus 5. So that is the reason A is over here, right? In that case, team 1 has scored 5 points. So people of team 2 will be moving by 5 distances, right? So now the person who has to come at P45 should be 5 places behind it, right? Should be 5 places behind it. And if you look closely, that person will be S, right? First goal, S came over here. Second goal, S came over here. Third goal, S came over here. Fourth goal, S came over here. And fifth goal, S came over here at P45, right? So that is the reason the correct answer is option number B, S, for this particular question. So this was again a pretty easy set, guys, and hope you have understood the set well. Thanks for watching the video.